In this problem, we are estimating the square root of 15.95 without a calculator. And to do that, we're going to use our linear approximation equation, which is right here. So what we're looking for is the square root of 15.95. And so that is my f of x. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking to approximate. So what does that tell me? So that tells me that my f of x is the square root function, square root of x. And where we've got an x value of 15.96. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pick an x value that is close to 15.96 and figure out what is the derivative there, what's the slope at that point, and then approximate what 15.96 would be. So if x is 15.96, we're going to let x sub 0 equals 16, which is the closest square root to 15.96 that we know. And so we're then going to go through this and find f of 15.96. So we've got f of 15.96 is approximately f of x sub 0. Well, let's just go ahead and write that. So f of 16 plus the derivative at 16 times x, which we know is 15.96, minus x sub 0, which is 16. So what we need to do is find the derivative then, so that I can find the derivative and plug in 16. So the derivative of square root x is 1/2 x to the negative 1/2, which looks easier in that form. And then at 16, I get 1/2 square root 16, which is 1/8. So that's f prime of 16. We also need f of 16. So if we go back to the square root function, we get square root of 16 to be 4. And so I can plug in these values. So the function at 16, the function value is 4. The derivative at 16 is 1/8. And then I've got 15.96 minus 16. That'd be negative 0.04 as a decimal. And then since we don't have a calculator, let's change that into a fraction. So I've got negative, there's 2 decimal places, so that'd be 4/100. If we reduce our 8 and our 4, that would leave a 2. And there's a negative, so I get 4 minus 1/200. And then if I subtract those, that's about 3 and 199/200. So that is what we are approximating to be the square root of 15.96.